Hey guys, welcome back. And we're back again with another interesting video for you. In this video, we are going to implement CSS only read more stuff. So you might have seen in some of the websites that they will show you some limited text content and allow you to click on read more button, and then they just load the other remaining text in the same page just using CSS, right? We won't use any JavaScript for this. This is just pure CSS implementation. All right, so let's get started. Let's start with some HTML. I will call it CSS only read more implementation. Something like this. And let me start with the body. I'll go with H2. And I have some text content over here. Let me use this text content. Why CSS is amazing. Since I need to read more, so I will need some paragraph tags. That's obvious. And let me copy all of them. Pop it. I'll create separate paragraph for every text. This is good. Perfect. Now, let me do one thing. So, let's see how it looks first. Okay, this is fine. So what I'm going to do is I will show this first paragraph only and then show a read more button. And in that state, all of these remaining paragraphs will be hidden. And when I click on the read more button, it will be shown with some animation, of course. So what I will do, I will just wrap all of these with a div, and I'll provide it a class of read more wrap, and this will include all these texts. All right. And then for the just the visible paragraph, what I will do, class equals visible content. This is the visible content. And I will also have another div to wrap all these remaining paragraphs. Let's call it read more target. I think we should be good with this HTML part. Perfect. So what's remaining? Let's add. Okay, I want to make it very good looking. So I'll make use of a card. Class card. This will wrap all these elements. All right. So I'll also need one more thing. We put type equals checkbox, class equals read more state, ID equals post1. Perfect. Yep. So I'll be checking and unchecking this box whether the read more target is currently visible or not, to keep track of those things. And let me add one more label here. Not here, maybe after here. Label for equals post1, because the ID is post1. Yeah. And then class equals read more trigger. Currently it won't have anything. I'll add the content from CSS. Let's see now. Okay, we are good to go. So I'll hide it later on. No worries. Let's start with the CSS now. So I also need to make this page good looking. So I'll start with body for now. Font family sans serif. Line height 1.6 probably. This should look good. Yeah, perfect. What next? Max width. I don't want full width. Let's go with 800px. Yeah, this should be good. And also I will need to make it in the center. So margin 0 auto. Padding 20px. And then background color F9, F9, F9. Okay, not bad. Now let's go to the card. I'll change the background color to white. Border radius apx, box shadow 0 for px, 20x, and the color RGBA 000 with 0.05. Okay, getting into shape now. And then I need to add some padding, 20 px, position relative, negative, and overflow even. Okay, this is looking good now. Now let's move on to read more state. This is the checkbox, and I don't want to show this checkbox. Display none. Perfect. Then I do for read more target. And before that, let's do one thing. Read more state, not target. State, that is the checkbox. If it is checked, then read more wrap, read more target. More target. I need to change the text also, and opacity 1, font size inherit, max height. Let's go with maximum value. And for the target, opacity will be 0 first, max height will also be 0. Similarly, font size 0 and transition 0.25 seconds is okay. So I don't have any way to check and uncheck those things. If I check it, see, perfect. That's what I wanted, but I don't want to show it. I want to trigger it in other ways. So now let's move on to the other section. Let's go with read mode trigger. Cursor pointer so that it's clickable. Display inline block. Padding 0.5 em. Color. Let's go with something like this. Font size 0.9 em. Line height 2. Border 1px solid. The same color. And border radius 4px. Position relative. Text time center. Margin top 10px. Perfect. Then let's add transition as well. Transition all 0.25 seconds is. And for the hover effect, let's change the background color to this color and color to white. Now for the read more text, read more state, read more trigger. Before I use the pseudo element, content would be read mode for this case, and for the other case, if it is checked, then it would be read less. And finally, read more wrap after we need to add some more things here. Content, position absolute, bottom 0, left 0, width 100%, at 60px. Pointer events num, transition, opacity 0.35 seconds is, and finally read more step it is checked, then read more wrap after. Opacity is 0, visible content margin pattern 52px. Let's give some to S2 as well. Color 222 and margin top 0. See, this looks amazing, and that's why CSS is amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I provided a link in the video description below where you can find all the source code for this one. This much for today. Please subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. Cheers, guys.